We're back in Ireland cruising the wild Atlantic Way in a camper van over the next 5 days. And it's only day 3. Things are just starting to get good. We just woke up not too long ago, got ourselves a little bit of breakfast. There's this cute little bakery shop right next to the campsite, so we just grabbed some quick food.
And luckily, too, because a lot of places aren't even open yet. This place we were just pulling out and saw it there. They have more than we could have wanted. All kinds of what'd you get?
I got
like spinach
and cheese, kind of like rolled type of thing. It kind of looks like a borek, so I'm really excited to try it. But we are off to the Dingle Peninsula today.
Yes, first stop is Inch Beach, which I believe is a very shallow beach.
All right, well, let's go.
Let's go.
This is crazy and a first for me, but we got to just drive up right on the beach.
It feels wrong.
It does feel wrong, but really cool at the same time. This is a really cool beach. Good pick, Logan.
And I believe you could camp here as well. We are learning that it may have been better to go north to south instead of south to north. Although the views are better the way we took.
Yeah.
I think the campsites, if we had planned it a little better, could have been very cool.
Okay, well, lesson learned, but
In any case.
But I'm happy we did this, and we're gonna get out and go see the ocean and this beach. It did rain a little bit, but what's an Irish trip without a little bit of rain? Kids are out here swimming, and I don't know how because I'm freezing. So I don't know how these kids are doing it. I think it's like a surf school or something. Wow, we are so lucky. We literally just missed the rain. We hopped back in the camper and it started to pour down. But now we are leaving the beach and we're heading off to a castle. We are still going to stay on the Dingle Peninsula. We're just making a circle around the Dingle Peninsula today, kind of like how people do the Ring of Kerry. We're going to be doing like the Ring of Dingle. Once again, the Irish are the kindest people. We got stuck on the beach, couldn't get our camper van out because the sand was a little bit too sticky. So we had to have a bunch of guys come up and help us push the van. And luckily we are going to be back on the road again thanks to them. Otherwise we would have had to have a farmer come pull us off with a tractor.
Which costs what? They say 150 euro is
Yeah.
what he charges. So thank you to the surfer lads out on the beach. We owe you one.
Oh, big time. We have arrived at Minard Castle, Minard Beach. I think that's how it's pronounced. And the views coming into this place are outstanding, like some of the best views. And the castle sits right on top of a hill, overlooking the cliffs and the ocean. It's so just like picturesque, like everything just looks picture perfect here. And the weather is holding out great, there's sun shining. It's such a great day so far. Wrapping up here at Minard Beach and going to head to the next spot where I think we're just going to drive by another beach because I think today is going to be filled with a bunch of beaches, and so I think we're going to drive by some of them and stop at some of them. I don't know the name of the beach yet. We'll get it when we're there.
Yeah, we are passing Ventry Beach on our way to Ferry Fort Ringfort, which is archaeological. It's archaeological museum. So we'll look up the history on the way and get back to you.
Ooh, berries! One thing about these super narrow roads is there are branches and twigs and everything that come out at you all at once, and if we come back with scratches, it's a charge. So Logan is so thankfully going out and breaking branches so we don't get scratches on this camper. As we were passing the beach, we decided to change our mind because the beach is just too beautiful. We had to stop. Like, it's so pretty down here. Yeah, super happy we stopped there. It was totally worth it. The view from the drone is even better than I could have imagined. The water looks great, the sun is shining, there's people out. So maybe every beach that we go to is worth the stop. But out to the ferry fort now. Oh my God. The ferry fort also has a fairy petting farm. They're so soft. Oh my God, he's so little. He's a little guy. They know where the good stuff's at, right at the entrance. They're gonna get you. A little more for the baby. Oh my God. This is the best bonus. Hiya. What's he doing over there? You like that food? She looked tired. Look at its tail.
Var det fint för det?
Oh, look at the baby.
Walk away there. Hope you finish it anyway.
Thank you. This is the best day ever. Yeah. Maybe a little more. Their little tails, they wag like a puppy dog. I think there's like a llama. Oh goodness. I think there's a llama or alpaca up there. Okay, a little bit more for you. Okay. Okay. You'll get one more handful too. I'll go get one to the other pony. Nope. Don't want any. And I don't want to get spit on.
Hey, bud. That's cute. Yeah, Mom.
Tiny little mouse.
It might be honey.
We had no idea, but the ferry fort is actually the petting zoo area also. So we were walking around on the fort that dates back to 500 BC. And this is a fairy fort that is also supposed to have druid magic that is there to protect the, I think, the white bush, which is also known as the fairy tree. So if you were to go cut that down, it was death for you from the fairies. And the folklore also says that if you came here between the hours of 1 to 5 a.m., that you would not come back. So it's really cool to be able to see the history here. And we went back up and appreciated the fairy circle, not just the animals. Also, when you're standing like in or around that fairy fort, there are beautiful views like 360 degrees. So this might be my favorite stop today. I don't know, because we still have some pretty amazing views to see, but for me, you can't beat animals. And we are off to our next location. I am not even gonna try to pronounce it until I get the pronunciation loading, because it is a complete Irish name and I know I'm gonna completely butcher it. Okay, from what the internet says, I think it's called Ceann Sleibhe. Is that Ceann?
The internet said Ceann Sleibhe.
Sleibhe, okay.
But it's not spelled like that at all.
No. Please let us know how to pronunciate this. I think I'm butchering it and I'm very sorry. Before we get to the place that I can't pronounce, we found some ruins on the side of the road that we were just driving by. Ireland is filled with them, like ancient ruins.
Cashel Murphy is what they're called.
I'm sure we're saying it correctly. So I thought the fairy fort was impressive because it dated back to 500 BC. This dates back to 3200 BC. Ireland is crazy. They have so much ancient history here.
Chieftains lived where the druids performed rituals. It's shaped like an egg, which is a symbol for fertility. Twice a year in spring and autumn on the equinox at sunrise, the sun comes over this wall through this doorway, down through the underground tunnel, and lights up 3 stones 7 meters west underground. Also, the center of these 3 huts align with Orion's belt, similar to the pyramids of Giza. So these were highly advanced people with serious mathematics.
Wow. Well, that was really cool. We just got a little bit of a history breakdown. They actually make gold here also. They're gold craftsmen, so you can purchase their stuff in Dingle. Beautiful jewelry. I kind of want to get the Wicklow way, but it is like $325 because it is 100% gold, but it might be worth it for a gift for Christmas, Logan.
We'll see.
I cannot believe we get to see this and walk around in it. This is crazy. We're standing on something that's thousands of years old. It is €3 to get into the ruins area. There is a nice gentleman there named Jerry who is making sure that you do pay that €3 as you go in. I believe that €3 kind of goes to help preserving it and the area, just to make sure that it stays the way it is. He was telling us that everything is original, so nothing was rebuilt or anything like that. There used to be roofs on it, but that didn't survive, obviously, because of how old it is. But all of those rocks are the original stones to those huts or those beehives or whatever they were that people were living in. So none of it's been touched. It's just been excavated, so it is very impressive. It keeps turning. Yeah, it's stripped. It just keeps turning. Oh, we do have scissors. All right, hopefully that works. We got a loose screw.
Just a little maintenance.
Fingers crossed. So Google Maps did take us to a different lookout point than where we originally wanted to go. The sign for it is actually back a little bit, but we decided to go check out where the pinpoint actually had us, and this might actually be a better view than where the sign is for this lookout. So maybe keep driving just a little bit down the road to get to this point because this view is breathtaking. The rest of the drive in Dingle, which is like back up, we've made it down around to the tip, now we're going back up, is mainly just a bunch of beaches and viewpoints. Like one of the one that we just stopped at was Sleighead's Cross with a beautiful lookout from it. This ocean just keeps getting bluer and bluer. Oh, it's beautiful. After all of the viewpoints that we've seen today and all of the beautiful views, we're going to head back to Dingle. We've worked up an appetite, so we're going to go grab a bite to eat. And I kind of want to try to see if I can find that goldsmith's shop there also. We just took a quick trip into Dingle to grab a bite to eat, and I checked out that jewelry store that is here. Once again, it's way out of my price range for gold, but silver is very much in the price range. So if you're a silver person, definitely check out that jewelry store. The food we ate was delicious, and what was really cool is the bar actually has a whole backstory. And I think Logan tried monkfish for the very first time, and he absolutely loved it. And I had a veggie burger there that was really good. I just didn't like the Dijon mustard mayo. So everything else was really, really good there. The waitstaff is super nice, and the view was, I think, probably the best part because it sits right in front of the harbor. But now we are going to make a 3-hour drive to our next destination to hopefully take a ferry across a way to get to our campsite. So we've made an 1.5-hour drive so far to the ferry. We are in queue for the ferry, we think. We just don't know what time it runs. So Logan's gonna try to find out what time that goes at.
I hope it's still running. There's a car ahead of us, which tells me it's likely. We also don't know how much it is. We're just kind of here on a whim. So we'll figure it all out.
And if you've watched our vlog before, you will know that this is not the first time we've taken a ferry with a car, but this is the first time we're taking a ferry with an RV. The last time we did this was in Croatia, so this is a completely different experience in an RV. I think we spot the ferry. Here we go. Oh my God, they have a little shop here.
34 euros, which I would say is worth it to avoid the hour-ish drive that we would have had to take around Limerick. I'm sad we're missing it, but we'll be back.
They also said we can get out and walk around, so we're gonna get out and enjoy the view. It's nice because there's actually seats out here on both sides of the upper deck, so you can sit out here and enjoy the views. And once again, Ireland never disappoints with its beautiful views.
All right, we see the other side, so we're gonna go get back in the RV and get ready to unload, unboard.
One of them.
Yeah.
We did it! We successfully made it across, and now we are on our way to the Killrush Marina car park and caravan campsite, and I think we're going to just set up for the night and maybe go hit a pub or shops or something like that in town. Once again, Logan crushed this campsite location. We are right on the marina, so we get to look at the ocean and we get to walk into town. So because we get to walk into town, we're gonna go get some dinner, probably at a pub, and then maybe stop in some shops. But it did look like most things were closed already because it is almost 8 p.m. However, the pub does stay open till 11, so I hope they have some good soup and brown bread.